When the McLaren F1 team counts on speed, they count on Dropbox Dash. Dash finds what you need fast across all your work apps so you can focus on what matters. Learn more at dropbox.com/McLaren F1.
Hey all, I'm Jamie Lynn Sigler, a mom, actor, and advocate. I know how overwhelming it can be trying to decide which treatment is right for you. I've been there. But you should know you're not alone. You can do this. Start with some research, talk to the community, and most importantly, don't be afraid to ask your doctor questions. You might find results that speak for themselves. That's how I landed on Kesimpta. Ask your doctor if Kesimpta, ofatumumab, could be right for you. You can check out the details at kesimpta.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive, a leader in boat insurance. Welcome aboard to Carefree Boating. Here, we don't worry about the what-ifs, because we explore with Progressive Boat Insurance for as little as $100 per year for a basic liability policy. Progressive also offers a variety of other coverages and can help you cover repair costs when you need it. And with discounts like multi-policy, safety courses, responsible driver, and more, your mind can really float free. Cruise on over to Progressive.com to get a quote today and see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Rate and discounts not available in all states or situations.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Everyone should check out Spotify because Melissa's looking gorgeous today.
Thanks. I got new eyebrows.
We're in a makeup guru rare, aren't we? What was your inspo behind like trying out new makeup stuff?
Did you go to looking
Ulta?
at one of our edits and I said, I don't have any eyebrows and I need some darker eyebrows.
Sometimes that does happen. When I am like in a no mascara kind of mood, I'll like look in the mirror and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm like so cute and fresh faced. When I see a video with me with no mascara on, I go, oh, I can curl my lashes. You can't see them. Like it is quite literally like my eyes slits. They have completely sunken into my face and I am just beige.
And that's how I feel right now too. Cause I have on mascara in person. You can see it. You can't see it here.
But you've got dark, thick lashes. So you've got like a definition on the... Yeah, the angle.
Like here, you can't see anything.
I know. I think if we looked up the whole time we recorded, you could see that we both have mascara on. But we don't have the eye shape.
Yeah, but it looks like right now you have mascara on though.
Well, I've been stopping wearing eyeshadow because that's the only way for you to see that I'm wearing mascara.
And that's probably,
Yep.
I might just end up getting lashes though.
Which, like fake lashes?
Yeah.
Or lash extensions?
Extensions. I don't have the patience to just put on fake lashes.
Well, I want to try, and I have some, and I just haven't done it yet. But the false scare, I think is what the Kiss one is called. But like where it's like a cluster, and you literally just do like one coat of essentially like mascara glue. Mm-hmm. That's and then you just stick it on the bottom.
That, and it just looks like I have cum on my eyes.
Yeah, that's a sticky situation.
Because if you want to get it down here, it's hard to get the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good. I will say lashes
it might be better on you because you have lighter skin, but like...
Yeah, and my lashes are like non-existent. There's no color to them. So yeah, I think I don't know. I wonder if there's like a better formula that dries like much clearer, if anyone has luck with that. I will say...
Why don't they make the base the color of the mascara?
There are some that are like
there
that.
are, but like I just don't understand why the ones that are the best ones don't do it.
No, I don't know either. Or when they just like when you put mascara over them, the mascara turns gray because like it's like it dried clear, but not. It doesn't. It's like it's a milky clear.
Yeah,
like it's looking like that. Yuckity yuck. Well, welcome to See You Next Tuesday, where we read the results of last week's episode of But Am I Wrong?
But this one is from 2 weeks ago.
It is. And it does also say episode 152 again. That is on me, everybody. I'm very sorry. I don't know. I'm not about to be one of those people who's like, there's like mold in my hat. Something is wrong. No, I really think what is happening is because like my allergies weren't good in Montana, which Mott's does remind me of. He goes, your nose was like literally just like free ball dripping as you were standing outside. And I was like, okay, true. But I don't know if it's the fire in Santa Barbara and the air quality that has been like so trash over here that is like making my allergies exponentially worse. And when my allergies are bad, I start missing things, and including changing the number. So my condolences, everyone.
Yesterday I was working. I kept like repeating and doing things. And I was like, Melissa, go pee and go eat and come back and let's try this again.
Yeah, like hard reset. Put me in rice. Let me try again. But this whole thing of like, let me like power through. I'm like, by the way, girl, it's not working. You're trying. Right. It's not.
Don't power through. You need to refuel to power.
Power down. Like, it's just so, and like, I don't know why every time I still think I can do it. And I'm like, we've learned nothing. And you it's because I need a hard motherfucking reset.
Yep.
Hard reset. Clear those cookies. Like, you're just, tough time. But anyways, we're reading the results from last week's episode 2 weeks ago. And it's not 152. Just know that this is the most recent episode we've uploaded. So first was me. Megan says, let a girl have hobbies. Parentheses, the lot biter. I love this image I created of some dentures just gnawing on a gavel. Like, I feel like I just want to jog your memory, especially because time has passed. And 37% said I was wrong. I'll take that. 63% said I was not wrong.
I think it should be much higher.
Hey, well, sometimes we like chaos, and you should know that. You of all goddamn motherfucking people should know that sometimes chaos is fun. And somebody said, sorry, you can't bite people at work. Well,
yeah,
she did for a while.
Unless your specific job is to bite somebody.
Yeah. There's a kink community for that. This response I love. Honestly, she told them up front. Why are they acting shocked? Exactly.
Because they thought she was joking.
By the way, someone joking about that, really fucking weird. Less weird for them to mean it.
Even more weird, you thinking it's okay.
I didn't say it was okay. I just said it's a hobby, and, all hobbies matter.
No, they don't.
Someone else said, let a girl have her hobbies, but also keep your mouth off of me.
Yeah.
Megan is wrong because this is about the law biter. Something that harms someone else doesn't include consent, and doesn't include consent is not a hobby. Yes, let women have hobbies, but biting people is not a hobby.
Yes, I stand with you.
Okay. As much as I feel like this is a joke, part of me hopes it's real. Like, after the first bite, did that not raise suspicion? Her coworkers definitely don't work quick enough and would fail a zombie apocalypse. Great motherfucking point.
Also,
Great
they're
point.
lawyers. They need to be better.
Well, I was going to say, zombies are slower. Yeah. So I'm just like, this feels like zombies also don't tell you, hey, hi, my name is Megan. I'm actually a brain-eating zombie. Like, they don't really reveal that to you off rip. And
you can't see it, though.
I guess it depends on your iteration of zombie. I guess they always look a little undead.
Yeah.
That's true. But like, I think maybe they're just like so used to people lying because they're lawyers that they were like, we assume this is a lie.
Yeah.
Someone said, 1, if a summer at my firm bit me, I would crash out. 2, to Melissa's point, all big law firms in New York are business casual on the day-to-day, so she definitely had access to arms. Mm-hmm. 3, had it confirmed by a summer at my firm that goes to law school with the biter that she bites at law school too. And 4, summers get away with a lot because the whole idea is to wine and dine them and get them to accept a return offer.
Okay, so we have confirmation that this is real. Thank you.
Also, I have to say that I'm addicted to the fact that this person, the only emotional reaction to this was they're saying, if a summer at my firm bit me, I would crash out. They didn't say I would be shocked. They didn't say, I can't believe that the summer bit them.
I feel like a crash out is a shocking moment.
I think but this is not being like, there's no, like, this is, I can't believe, this person sounds like they've been around, they've seen a few things, and like, a summer biter maybe isn't the craziest thing that they've seen. And I would like to know, what is the craziest thing you've seen? Because you're saying like summers get away with a lot. Okay.
Yeah. What
is
else?
This the pinnacle of a lot? I kind of hope so. But like this, I'm sure this is why this sounded, and why all of these lawyers and people who are making content about this weren't like, there's no way this is true. They were all like it was kind of like us with Drake and the hot sauce condom, where we were just like, sounds right. Yeah. And like, now I need to know what other things are summers getting away with. Please let us know. That's it. Support for today's episode comes from OneSkin. We've talked about OneSkin before. Did you know your body starts accumulating senescent cells as early as your 20s? Also called What are they called, Melissa?
Zombie cells.
These cells stop producing collagen and hyaluronic acid like they used to, and they start secreting an inflammatory substance that makes neighboring cells dysfunctional too. There is an answer for these zombie cells, though, and it comes from our friends at OneSkin.
Founded by an all-woman team of scientists, OneSkin is the first and only skin longevity company to target cellular senescence, a key hallmark of aging, with their proprietary OS1 peptide. OS1 is scientifically proven to decrease lines and wrinkles, boost hydration, and help with the thinning skin that often comes with age. Don't just take our word for it, though. They've got over 4,000 5-star reviews for their full line of face, body, sun, and travel-sized products.
But if you want to take our word for it, know that we love them. We are using them constantly. The OS1, like the way it goes on, so easy, so simple. You notice a huge difference with them, and your skin looks great.
Yeah, I have become a fan of the Rich Eye Cream because it's like thick, but it's lightweight, and I can just easily use it as part of my routine.
OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. By focusing on the cellular aspects of aging, OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. Get started with 15% off using code BLAMEME at oneskin.co.
That's 15% off oneskin.co with code BLAMEME. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Invest in the health and longevity of your skin with OneSkin. Your future self will thank you.
This podcast you're listening to, it was once just a dream. A dream that became reality not by accident, but because someone decided not to let the what-ifs keep them from creating something they believed in. Starting your own business is a dream lots of us share, but too many let it remain just a dream. Don't hold yourself back from creating what you believe in, and turn those what-ifs into why-nots with Shopify by your side. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand's style. What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. So turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. Shopify.com/realm.
Hey all, I'm Jamie Lynn Sigler, a mom, actor, and advocate. I know how overwhelming it can be trying to decide which treatment is right for you. I've been there. But you should know you're not alone. You can do this. Start with some research, talk to the community, and most importantly, don't be afraid to ask your doctor questions. You might find results that speak for themselves. That's how I landed on Kesimpta. Ask your doctor if Kesimpta, ofatumumab, could be right for you. You can check out the details at kesimpta.com.
All right, then I said Paramount is threatening democracy. 0% said I was wrong. 100% said I was not wrong.
I love when you guys prove that you know how to vote.
Right.
Except for one person, apparently.
Someone said, IDK, how the rights of this work. I hope he can get another show or something else. Free speech no longer exists, and it never really did. Yeah. I'm sure he can get it. If he doesn't have a Netflix deal already happening, he is running for an office somewhere.
He just also doesn't own the rights, the name rights to the show,
yeah.
But nobody owns his rights or him being featured in that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like when, what's a good example? Jay Leno left. No. Who did they bring back? Was it Jay Leno? It's for example,
yes.
It was the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And then when Conan came,
I think.
And then it was the Tonight Show with Conan.
Yes.
But then Jay Leno came back, and the evening show was called, he had a later slot, and it was called Something Else with Jay Leno.
Yeah.
So, like, the Tonight Show is the show,
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever it's with is the person.
And though you can't trademark the with blank as a separate entity. You
that's
can
your
like trademark it like, oh, the Late Late Show or the Late Night Show with whoever, Jay Leno.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't trademark like, oh, the At Night Show with Jay Leno. You can't be like, oh, you can't do that because we already have the other one.
Yeah.
His name, he owns his name.
Yep.
And the format. Like it's not a unique enough format. You can't trademark a late night show format.
Because everybody does it.
Unless he had a non-compete with, but he wouldn't have at this level of his career that he would have, like, can't go to another network for X amount of years. He wouldn't have that.
Someone else said their fascism is showing. Orwell is turning in his grave. All right. Someone else said, this is actually terrifying me. I came from a post-USSR country where this kind of action by the media companies was crucial to form the opinions of the masses, and the approach was to silence a journalist. It's very effective, and it's happening across the world nowadays. And I am really worried about the people's reactions that sound like, it's not a big deal. It's just comedy. Nah. Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, then we have writer number 1. Would they be wrong to miss their brother-in-law's wedding? 13% of the writer is wrong. 87% of the writer is not wrong. I'm surprised that there wasn't a conversation between the brothers about the writer and the writer's husband's attendance before the invite went out. Maybe they aren't that close, but I feel like this is a classic invited to feel included type situation, and the engaged couple expect writer and husband to miss it. Good point. Definitely not wrong at all. When you're throwing a destination wedding, it's expected that not everyone can make it. If her husband can end up going for a day or two, that's great, but if it's going to be more stressful than hopeful, if it's going to be more stressful, then hopefully her brother-in-law will understand. And then the writer wrote in, hello, writer here. I just want to clarify that my husband plans on attending his brother's wedding no matter what. If I stay back, I have my parents to help me out with the baby while he's gone. Also, we all live in the IE, Inland Empire. So in order to get to a 5-hour direct flight to Cancun, we have to fly out of LA. Oh my God, fly out of LAX from the IE. That is hell in a fucking half. That's hours for everybody who doesn't want to know. Driving to the airport for hours. In order to get a 5-hour direct flight to Cancun, we have to fly out of LAX. So the traveling alone to just be there for the wedding day takes up most of the time. I'm a people pleaser, which is why it's been weighing on me to miss the wedding, even given the circumstances. But I do like Melissa's idea of celebrating them with a dinner or something afterwards. So that's what I'm settling on right now. You living in the IE and needing to go to LAX is like, that's enough that you should, even pregnant or not, even having a baby or not, like you should not have to do that. Sorry, I can't make it. I can't make it. If I can't go to the Ontario airport to get there, I can't make it.
And writer number 2, would they be wrong to lie to their family about going back to school? 23% said the writer is wrong. 77% said the writer is not wrong. Someone said, hot take, don't tell your judgmental family about anything until it's settled into your life. Grew up in a family where my parents knew I was dating someone weeks after it had ended. Didn't tell my parents I changed the structure of my degree until I knew it stuck. Why? Because they overreact. I don't think that's a hot take at all. Another person said, I get protecting your peace and writer isn't wrong, but what happens when you're like, surprise, I'm a teacher. How do you handle that? Because that's waiting in your future. When do you want to have this conversation? When I show up for work? At graduation? I don't know.
Yeah. Never.
Yeah, right. I don't think that is
if you
too
can't
much
figure
of a
it
big
out, we don't
deal.
need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Be more perceptive.
Someone else said the writer's not wrong at all. However, if they ever want to tell their family, I was in a similar situation, and I highly recommend making a PowerPoint presentation addressing everything and telling them that they can't say anything until after it's done. Making clear that it's not a discussion. It's just letting them know information so they don't think they can try and change your opinion. Someone else said, I condone all forms of lying to the family. However, I am not someone who has the best relationship with their family.
Then my nomination for Wrong of the Week, The Outskirts of Heaven. I have such a hard time reading between Heaven and Haven. I always say that. Heaven Farm. The Airbnb.
Sounded like the H-E is a E. H-A is a Heaven Haven.
Yeah. I think the A blends into the V for me.
Well, I just
Like, I can't
was
see the A.
posting a 2 hands to heaven, and I had trouble struggling with what it's supposed to
Well,
be.
because an
But
A
I
is
know
an
what it
upside
is.
down- yeah.
But I just have to work through it in my
Yep.
head, and that's how I work through it.
Yeah. The issue is that the A and the V, they're next to each other. And so they become one letter. And it's the V that it becomes. 98% said the farm is wrong. 2% said the farm is not wrong. What? Huh? Well, one of you voted something stupid too. So for another thing.
Then my wrong of the week, Derek Huffman, the man who moved his family to Russia. 97% said that Huffman is wrong. 3% said Huffman is not wrong.
You know why it was so hard for me to find this man? When I was trying to.
Derek Huff.
No, it was so hard for me to find him because you wrote Derek Huffington.
Oh.
And there's a lot of men named Derek Huffington who have all done like mildly bad things, but none of them I was like, that's not, I don't remember her telling me about this. And so I was going through there. By the way, if anyone wants to know a name where there's a lot about Derek, there's a lot about Dereks in the world. But
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It was giving Derek, but then it reminds me of Dancing with the Stars.
Get ready for back to school with H&M. Enjoy up to 50% off mix and match basics, new denim styles, and more. Find their favorites for in and out of the classroom at your nearest H&M or on hm.com.
Subtle results, still you, but with fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Are you looking for a movie review show where the critic is at the top of his or her game, meticulously breaking down and explaining exactly why a film does or does not work? Well, good luck with the search, because we're having fun here on Adam Does Movies. Each and every week, I hit the big blockbusters, I cover the streamers, and I even toss in some movie news for fun. Check out the show on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, and hopefully, we can do movies together. Hot.
Someone said, this is utterly embarrassing, but the best form of karma. Someone else said, OMG, I was so excited to hear this one. So allegedly, he also had to pay for his own training. And the Russians are just basically saying, yeah, they'll pay him. But last, I also hear/saw on Reddit, they've not been paid. But I haven't gone looking for news since y'all posted the pod episode. Another person said, nice knowing horrible people throw themselves out to the trash. Someone else said, heard he died, thoughts and chairs. Speaking of, happy anniversary to the Alabama brawl. But also, we don't have actual confirmation. Like, his wife hasn't said that he's died, but
I was trying to find that.
There's no actual information. And then I did see, after I sent you the video of that man saying that he had died, I tried to find stuff online. Then I found a news source, a legit news source, and there haven't been any reports that this has actually happened.
Also, I don't know how consistent their
reporting is
yeah.
from the battlefield
in Russia. Like, I'm just kind
where
of like,
he's not even like a real soldier.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I don't know what updates we're getting. I don't know the accuracy of the updates, and like, I think that's kind of par for the course.
Yeah. Until his wife is online boohooing, that's when I'll believe it. Someone else said in the same vein, and I think Huffman is now dead or may have died, but his wife isn't answering questions. So that's that. Someone else said, I accidentally thought y'all were talking about dancer Derek Huff, though. LOL, the brother of Julianne Hough. Yes, we know who he is. We've brought up that man numerous times on this podcast.
Where do you think my issue with blonde men and siblings who are too close into adulthood came from?
I also used to regularly, when I first moved here and didn't have friends yet, used to regularly just go to Dancing with the Stars.
Love those tapings.
And he would just come out shirtless, and the women, like, while we were waiting in line, and the women would go crazy. It was
I like now started to understand the egos of the men on Dancing with the Stars, because like they are like One Direction for like moms in Ohio. Like people lose their mind over them, and I'm like, oh, this is a brand new type of fandom I've never experienced before.
And the funny thing is, I never watched Dancing with the Stars on TV before or since then. It was just something. I lived literally down the street from it, and it was just something to do.
Well,
for free.
I will say, as someone who has also gone to see Dancing with what you see on TV is like nowhere near as cool as it is in person.
Right.
Like if you have a chance to go in person, like that ballroom is fucking massive.
Yeah.
It like it's a lot bigger than it looks on TV. And they like make a whole show. Like it really is like, it doesn't feel like you're shooting any other fucking TV show. Like that's not what other shows are like. And I was like
you're getting like, it's live.
You're going to the opera.
Yes. Like live theater.
Yeah. It's like, it's
for
fun.
free.
It's fun. Everyone should go.
Continuing with this, I accidentally thought y'all were talking about dancer Derek Huff, LOL, brother of Julianne Hough, and called my grandma and told her all about this just for her to call me 3 hours later and correct me.
And you went to the fandom of Dancing with the Stars, your grandmother.
Yes.
Wow. She was probably devastated that her boy Derek, how could he do that? Granted, not that far-fetched, because again, blonde hair, blue-eyed man. And they go,
but also, I don't think he would last a day.
Really? You don't think he would like pirouette through the battlefield?
No,
you don't think
he
he's split leaping?
No,
I don't know. I think he stretched, he warmed up. He's got he's doing all of that. He's arabesquing.
I don't think he'd ever want to go to war. Get that hair messed up? No,
I was gonna say, without a skincare routine, I think he'd be devastated.
He'd be so lost.
Yeah, totally. I could see Julianne doing it more.
In comparison of the two, yes, but would she actually do it? No.
No, she would pretend she did it, and she'd be like, "Actually, I lied. I'm just going on the new season of Special Forces." Like, okay, wow, they really should have been on the new season, because the new season, it's like a lot of like husband and wife, like couple duos, and they like love to be a duo. They should have done it.
Who's on the new season?
Well, here, let me organize it in terms of like shock value. Teresa Giudice.
Okay.
With Gia Giudice.
Oh, okay.
It's not teams taken.
I thought you meant it was like husband and wife duos.
No, there just happens to be like a lot of husband and wife duos on this season. All I know is that when she got married, I saw their hair on TikTok.
Yeah, I remember them getting married, but I thought they swiftly got divorced. But I don't watch it anymore because they all gave me. I used to religiously watch it up until maybe whatever season it was, where they didn't have an actual reunion, but they started taping the next season, but everybody was in a fight. So then Andy Cohen just had like a sit down with them on a stage, not like a sound stage, like an actual legit stage at a theater.
Ooh, glam.
While they were actively filming the next season.
Wait, glam. Love that. Andy Cohen is so funny. But Sean Johnson and her husband, take in mind, you don't win this as a couple. You are individuals. Like you then have to beat out your partner. Jesse James Decker and Eric Decker, I think is her husband. Johnny Manziel. Jesse Smollett.
She's still married to Luis.
My name is Troy LaValle, and I'm the host of the Glass Cannon Podcast. This is a podcast where my friends and I sit around and play role-playing games and record it. Through improvisation, using comedy and drama, we take the rules of whatever game we're playing and we turn it into appointment television. It truly is infectious fun. We travel the whole country playing rock clubs, turning games like this into a spectator sport. So please, check it out, the Glass Cannon Podcast. If you want some joy in your life, give it a listen.
How does love work exactly? What makes something funny? How does noise affect your health? These are just a sample of the fascinating topics we discuss on my podcast, Something You Should Know. We bring you leading experts on topics important to you, things you can use in your life and that will fascinate you. We deliver 3 episodes a week and have over 1,000 episodes available to listen. So get listening to Something You Should Know wherever you get your podcasts.
It's ticklish business any way you look at it. Come on, we'll stick together.
Love movies? Love classic movies? So do we. Ticklish Business is the podcast where classic film is discussed in modern times. Hosted by me, film journalist Kristen Lopez, and my co-host, author Emily Edwards, we dive into the golden age of cinema with fun, heart, and serious expertise. As published film historians and lifelong classic movie buffs, we bring insider insights, deep research, and lively debates with a variety of special guests, ranging from celebrities like Holly Madison to TCM luminaries Dave Karger and Eddie Muller, and even family members of old Hollywood legends. Subscribe now to Ticklish Business on your favorite podcast app, and let's talk about old Hollywood today.
Oh, I see that he has a doc coming out that's supposed to prove his innocence.
I don't think anybody should pay for a publicist. I have some asterisks of people who I'm like, it's a lot of money. It's never worth it. It's worth it. This is one where I'm like, let's not go on this, because also like special forces is like meant to like break you down psychologically, and I'm like, that's not
the place for him.
No, first of all, that is not the environment for you, and that's like really not the like redemption arc.
I mean, he's been trying to have a redemption arc for years
I just
now.
like breaking you down emotionally is like not the place where that's going to happen at all.
Who's he on with? One of his siblings?
No,
there's like
that's what I'm saying. There's just random people who are there with like their partners.
The fact
also
that
there.
he couldn't get one of his siblings to go is wild.
Actually, I mean, I can see my sister being like,
I can,
no.
yeah, I can totally see,
no.
but like one of them that's not in the spotlight.
That's true. That's true.
Like Journey, I'm like, of course she's not going to go. But one of the other ones,
yeah, that's true. That makes
really
sense.
means that they don't believe him.
Yep.
That's just my speculation. I'm not saying that's law.
Or it really means they really don't want to be stuck in Army boot camp training with it. And I would think that's fair. Like if it's like a sibling, you of all people would know, like this is actually the environment I don't want to be with my sibling in. Brianna Chicken Fry, one of the boys from the Montana. She's the girl who dated Zach Bryan. No.
Like the singer?
Is it Zach
No,
Bryan?
that's Zach Brown.
No, Melissa, there's at least 3 of them who have almost the same name. It's the one who's not as old. He's the one who's got like big candle blonde face. And he's like a piece of shit. I mean, I don't know. They probably all are. But like, Zach Bryan? Zach?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is it Zach Bryan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see the candle face. You know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you call her? Chicken?
Brianna Chicken Fry. I think that's like her TikTok name.
Oh, okay.
And her last name is La Paglia.
Yeah, I see.
But it literally
her.
says Brianna, quote unquote, Chicken Fry. La Paglia. One of the guys from the Montana Boys, who I don't
know what that is.
The only reason I know about it is because I saw someone making fun of Kristen Cavallari and being like, why is she hanging out with the Montana Boys? And I was like, who are the Montana Boys? And I guess they're like boys. I don't know if their last name is Montana or they're in Montana or they're from Montana, but they like are like teenage boys who would just like take their shirts off and like not even really dance, just like kind of like thirst trap for like preteens. And she started dating one of them and he was like 19 or something. And I guess he's on it, but like, I don't know how many of them are. I don't even know if it's the one that she dated.
There's a group of 3 friends.
Just 3. Wow.
And they met while playing football at Montana Technical University.
There you go. Chanel Iman, which I was like,
don't know who that is either.
You do. She's a supermodel. You know her. She was a Victoria's Secret angel. She's like
Chanel Iman?
Yeah.
Like it's one word?
No.
Chanel Iman.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll recognize her face.
No.
You've seen her face blown up real big in the mall.
I don't go to the mall, so nice try, Megan.
She got married, not just now, but like recently.
She's beautiful.
But
I don't know her.
I always really liked her.
She's been married twice in the last few years, so.
Her most recent wedding went decently viral.
He's a football player?
I don't know.
No, like, I'm confused because he is a football player, but his photo on his Wikipedia is him playing baseball.
Well, so all I need to know is he's not very good at football.
I mean, he's a big guy. So that's why I was also confused because I'm looking at his
on
photo.
The picture. This is actually the craziest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, he's a football defense tackle. Totally makes sense. Get that big boy off that bat. Like,
right. Why is that? But why is he is a football player? Like, why is this his photo?
The amount of strength behind that bat cracked in half.
Yeah.
No one can catch that ball. That man is too strong to be swinging that bat. Wow. Yeah, why is that the picture? That's actually fucking crazy.
I even just did a quick search to see if he might have played baseball, in high school. He was a 2-sport person. No.
As of right now, I'm literally not seeing anything on his Wikipedia about baseball.
There's nothing there.
It just says that he 2019.
Yeah, I did a little find to type in baseball. There's nothing about baseball.
Someone needs to... Chanel Limont, your husband needs help with his Wikipedia page.
And it's from 2019, too. It's an old-ass photo.
It's so funny because it looks like that. Why is an NFL player playing baseball?
I mean, he's not
opposite day.
Deion Sanders or Bo, who they played both.
This man is 6'3", 330 pounds. Mm-hmm. This man is an absolute unit. Him holding that baseball... no way you could even catch... If I could catch that, I wouldn't even attempt because that's going to fly me to outer space.
Right.
He's so strong. Wow. Yeah, he's still playing football. So why are we having baseball? Okay, and then the Olympian Christy Pierce Rampone, which I got excited and I thought it said Rapinoe, and I thought, ex-NFL player Randall Cobb, and an actor, Ravi V. Patel. And then there was another, there's another basketball player. Oh, Nick Young. And then Brittany Cartwright.
Nick Young, as in from the Lakers?
Yes.
Okay. As in very famous meme with the question marks?
I literally learned that when I saw this in the news. I was like, no fucking way. That's why he's famous. Fuck the Lakers.
That, and then the other one where he shoots the ball and turns around and he's like 3 and it doesn't go in.
That's him too?
Yes.
Oh my God. Wow. Iconic. Real Housewives, which this is crazy that they're calling her a Real Housewives of Atlanta alum because I was like, oh, I don't know this woman. I do. Eva from America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
And Brittany Cartwright, who was married to Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules. Mm-hmm. And then finally, the husband in Sister Wives, Cody Brown. I'm afraid, by the way. If I'm anyone else there, I don't think a man who has multiple wives should be allowed on other reality shows with people who have one wife. Maybe that's why there are other couples on here. They said, I'm not letting my wife get around Sister Wife guy. What if he seduces them? Which again is also crazy to me because that man has one wife? No, he has even more than one wife with that face.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, that's the end of our show. Join us on Thursday for Don't Blame Me, Friday for Fisting Friday, Monday, But Am I Wrong? And then on Tuesday, we will see you.
Next Tuesday. I almost said we'll fist you next
I
Tuesday.
know. I saw you said fist.
You
we'll see
next
you next Tuesday.
This is a Sister Sign production hosted by me, Megan Rinks.
And me, Melissa D. Montz, plus Diamond Imprint Productions.
Are you looking for a movie review show where the critic is at the top of his or her game, meticulously breaking down and explaining exactly why a film does or does not work? Well, good luck with the search, because we're having fun here on Adam Does Movies. I talk to you like we just got done seeing a movie together, giving you the pros and cons, and I'm digging in the trenches, in the mud and muck, on streaming services, telling you which films are worth your time. Each and every week, I hit the big blockbusters, I cover the streamers, and I even toss in some movie news for fun. Because this show is Adam Does Movies. I'm obviously Adam, I probably should have led with that, but perhaps I have led you to check out the show on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, and hopefully, we can do movies together. Hot.
Oh, hey there, it's a promo for a podcast. Great! Exactly what you want to hear when you're settling down to listen to the podcast you actually want to listen to. Well, give me just a few seconds, and then you can go listen to whatever it is you're listening to, your true crime podcast hosted by former child actors or reality stars, whatever it is. My name is Troy LaValle, and I'm the host of the Glass Cannon Podcast. This is a podcast where my friends and I sit around and play role-playing games and record it. Through improvisation, using comedy and drama, we take the rules of whatever game we're playing and we turn it into appointment television. That's the best way I can explain it. It truly is infectious fun. We travel the whole country playing rock clubs, turning games like this into a spectator sport. So please, check it out, the Glass Cannon Podcast. If you want some joy in your life, give it a listen.
Look, we all know there are a lot of celebrity interview podcasts out there, but there's only one, Happy, Sad, Confused. I'm Josh Horowitz, and yeah, I'm the host of the show, so I'm a little biased, but truly Happy, Sad, Confused is the place for nerdy and intimate conversations with all your favorite actors and filmmakers. From Andrew Garfield and Scarlett Johansson to Christopher Nolan and Quentin Tarantino. For over 10 years and over 700 episodes, Happy, Sad, Confused has broken movie and TV news every single week. That's because I ask all the questions I want to know, and more importantly, you want to know. Casting what-ifs, backstage stories, acting pet peeves, and much more. So whether you're into superheroes, prestige TV, or just the coolest actors and directors alive, you're going to learn something in every episode. Listen to Happy, Sad, Confused on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.